Hey. Time for another Out of This World story from rSpace. I caught my brother in bed with my wife. I don't know how to deal with this. This was actually almost 5 months ago. Yet I feel like I was stabbed in the heart 5 seconds ago. I'm a delivery driver for FedEx, so I'm never away from home. So why is my wife always complaining that I'm away for too long? One day, my brother tells me he wants to go on vacation. I'm like, where to? He wants to go snowboarding. That same day, my wife tells me she's going on vacation with her friends. Of course, I believed her. She left a day before brother did, so I thought I had nothing to worry about. I don't have any kids with wife yet. 2 weeks later, my neighbor told me my brother was holding hands with my wife. My brother is married. Somehow, his wife looks like my wife. I always found that weird. I thought since he was old, he mistakenly confused himself with my sister-in-law. I'm coming home from work one day. I go in my house. All I had in my mind was, I need a shower. Go to my room and I see my wife, shirtless, literally sleeping next to my naked brother. I'm not a fighter. I've never been in a fight before, but I grabbed his foot and yanked him off my bed. I start screaming at him. She wakes up and starts saying the typical female crap. It's not what it looks like. I learned they've been going at this for 2 years. After that scenario, I told his wife. This isn't the first person he cheated on her with, so she had enough. She started the divorcing procedures. I did the same. Wife begs me to forgive. I know why she wants a second chance. She'll be homeless. Ex-brother is homeless. I've been with my wife for 4 years. I don't believe in family anymore. My brother was the last relative I counted on. He can rot for all I care. Short and to the point. And now a couple of quick comments before we move on to the update. Zion is next to LeBron starts us off. Wait, she wants a second chance after cheating on you for over 2 years? Tell your wife to kick rocks. You know damn well she doesn't deserve your forgiveness. If you stay with her, it will eat you up alive. If you don't, you will be much happier. She chooses to cheat on you and put your life in danger by having sex with your brother? Your brother was and is homeless, and disease is very rampant in the lower level class. Science has proven it. While you were working, kick her out. Live your life. Because at the end of the day, she chooses to hurt you and to let someone like that be in your life. You are putting yourself up for failure and getting hurt. Michael T6969 says, you're absolutely right. He'll think about it while having sex with her, and other times he's not expecting it to pop into his mind. He'll wonder where she's at when she's away from home. He won't ever fully trust her again. People think it's easy to forgive and work it out after they've cheated, but for the one that was cheated on, it's a daily battle. It's truly not worth the heartache you continue to suffer for the rest of your life with the cheater. The cheater never really regrets it. They regret only getting caught, in my opinion. I lost all respect for my wife after she cheated. We dated all through high school and married after she graduated. I still wonder how many times she actually cheated before she was caught, but I know I'll never know the entire truth, and most likely don't want to know the truth. Update. Ex-brother is on his deathbed. So I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. I'm in the middle, and total of 5 kids. I was never a parent. I don't know the love of having children, but seeing the pain my parents are going through, it depresses me. I shouldn't wish harm on anyone, especially my family. My mother told me that if you don't speak to your brother because of that whore you married, you're going to regret it. I can't make you, but it's a shame how even family can hate one another. I told her I refused to speak to someone like him, and cried, walking away. My ex-brother is literally on his deathbed. Everyone just assumes he's going to die. I wish him luck. Do I think he got what he deserves? Maybe. Who am I to judge? Do I feel bad? Am I going to miss him? No. Jealousy and hatred is a powerful, powerful thing. To be honest, if I do go talk to him, protected of course. 1, I could still get sick. 2, I'll only make things worse, knowing how much I resent him. I'll probably tell him he got what he deserves. Probably something like, have fun burning in hell. I have nothing good to say to him, so I'd rather just not say anything at all. Forgiveness is out of the question. I asked my wife why did she do it. She said every girl will cheat if they don't have what they want. I asked her, what does she want? She said, a better life. She tried telling me how sorry she is for hurting me, that she knows I love her, loved, but that I could find someone else that's much better than her. Meh, everyone is the same to me. For the trolls who will hate on me for this, please read slowly. I don't care. She said it, not me. I get it now. I've been cheated on so many times because they wanted something better, I guess. It's sad. Back in the day, people had more self-respect. Wonder what happened. One quick comment, then another update. Chumped to Dump says, what a terrible situation for you to have to be in. Your mom wants you to have sympathy for your brother after he betrayed you so deeply? I think seeing him in person is dangerous to you and others around you. I'm surprised that this is even an option. I think the only safe way to communicate would be through video calls, FaceTime, Zoom, etc. And that's only if you feel the need to say goodbye to him. I think it's normal for you to hate him this much. You're in pain and this is very fresh. I didn't have my brother betray me, and I'm not trying to compare the pain I went through with the betrayal you were experiencing. In my case, the pain and betrayal feels much less intense, but it's still there, almost 2 years later. I have kids with my ex-wife, so my situation is a little different. She's still making my life miserable by trying to force me to settle for less, trying to starve me out. Originally, I felt that I wouldn't go to a funeral in her family. Now, I probably would for my kids. Funerals are for the people left behind. While I don't agree with your mom's actions, I do understand what you would do for a child, even if that child is a less than desirable human being. Perhaps offering some support for your ex-brother's kids and ex-wife might be more useful at this time than talking with your brother. Those kids are still going to miss their dad, even if he is a shithead. I think you'll need to figure out what your boundaries are and then enforce them with your family. This is such a terrible situation for you to be in. Take care and good luck. Alright, time for our final update. My brother died a couple of days ago. I don't know how to feel about this. Wanted to give another update. My brother died a couple days ago. I had to process all of this. I made peace with my brother, as my mother would call it. I spoke to him. He looked at me and told me it's pointless for him to apologize to me because he was never sorry. I'm pretty much going to be paraphrasing because how I'm going to remember everything we said. But he did say, you can't trust not just women, but no one. Women are cruel and evil, sure, but so is everyone else. No one is perfect. Look at Mom. She slept with the man Dad hated and got pregnant with me. But yet, she has the nerve to call Ashley a whore, right? You think Dad doesn't regret staying with her or regret raising me? All because of a stupid fight. When Mom got sick, Dad told her to get the man who fathered me to help her. This is how human beings are. You're not perfect neither, no matter how hard you try to be. Let me tell you this. Life will hit you much harder than me and Ashley. You're only 28. You're going to finish this semester and graduate with an engineering degree and will join the military to be an engineer. I'm proud of you. But please promise me this. You will not be married to no woman while you're in the military. Women will only seek you for their military wife benefits and will cheat and betray you while you're gone. And you'll be gone for months and maybe even longer. If you stay with Ash, I promise the same thing will happen. He said women are only for pleasure and to control. I completely disagree. Ain't nobody an effing slave. But I agree with I shouldn't be married to any woman if I still end up going to the military. That's an automatic betrayal. If anyone gets triggered by my opinion, go cry in a corner. I don't give a F. I found soon-to-be ex-wife. She is living in her car right now. I told her about my brother. She started crying. She's doing well given her circumstances. I was thinking of letting her stay in the house so she can be safe, but it looks like she can handle herself. That's good. When she confessed everything to me that day, she told me she fell in love with him a long time ago. I told her if she gets sick and ends up like him, she might be able to see him again and be happy. I know I'm a heartless piece of crap right now. I have no feeling to what happened because I'm pushing it all to the side. I feel numb to everything that has happened. I refuse to get emotional for something that can't be helped. It's just like my ex-bro said, no one is perfect. That doesn't mean I'm going to F up my life and end up in jail and destroy my future career. For what? 2 disgusting pieces of crap? Please. She ain't my problem anymore and neither is he. Maybe I'll give an update about soon-to-be ex later on. And let's close out with one last comment from Hijacker97. In the end, your brother justified his scumminess with some skewed perception of reality. Or rather, he let himself have a skewed perception of reality by getting caught up with your mom's cheating episode. In the end, that's how scums are made. Justifying scummy behavior is how scums still exist. Here's something I think or see in the world of scums. They get scummed by someone before, didn't let go of that pain until they themselves became a scum. And then, because of their behavior, they attract other scums and they get surrounded. From here on, it's a vicious cycle of confirmation, justification of me versus the scummy world theory. Anyone who approaches them with good intention at this time would be written off as naive, stupid, or immature, and it's somehow their fault for not being a scum. These groups of people feel much more comfortable seeing the world retaining its scummy nature than seeing their theories about the world being wrong. Because if they realize they're wrong, they have to admit that the wrongdoings they faced are just an unlucky sequence of events, an improbable event, or that they have been living in the wrong parts of the world. And then they feel like they have no rightful reason to be angry anymore. They don't deserve to feel hurt or wronged, and ending the cycle of hurting others partially lies in the responsibilities of their hands. Does it sound like I'm imposing here? Yes, I am. I held these beliefs for so long that it ultimately became my biggest obstacle to be better. It took me long enough to realize that I'm wrong, and now I feel refreshed since I've let go of that view. They can go ahead and do that. Be stuck in their world of cycle of scumminess. Maybe they'll realize they're part of the problem someday. Maybe not. But it's not your job to wake them up. And you don't have to be like them. Like him. Take his words as a grain of salt. That there are people who are still stuck in that juvenile mentality. Sadly, your ex-wife is one of them. And you'll likely meet people like that again someday. But they're not important. Let's hope that the next time you choose, it won't be like your ex-wife. That's all you can do. That's all we can do.